Okay, so we don't usually talk about this on Cheryl's channel, but she's really excited to share with you a cost-saving way for things we see women going in and getting lip injections, plumpers, and stuff, and she's found a much cheaper way that she wants to share with you. So,
ta-da!
It's not really fun though.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, I broke out.
Yeah. You can't see how it's split underneath either.
Yeah.
It's scratched up good.
Yeah, because it's split all the way. It's split all the way down the middle.
Yeah.
And then it's split like a quarter of the way on that side.
And then scratched up real bad right there, road rash.
Road rash. So here's what happened. I was coming out of church and I tripped on my own foot and I fell on the sidewalk. And the sidewalk at church is the kind of concrete that has it's all little pebbles, which is like a really heavy grit sandpaper. And I fell. I was holding my sweater and my purse, and I didn't feel good. I was actually walking to go lay down in the truck for a minute in between. We always have lunch before church, fellowship and lunch. And so we were having that little interim time. And I was going to go lay down because I wasn't feeling well in the truck until church started. So I was carrying my purse and my sweater. And
her infusion sweater.
Yeah, this is my infusion sweater. It's a turtleneck that buttons up because my port is right here.
It's where they put all of the drugs and stuff.
So
sorry, help you button it.
I just trying
keep
to
talking.
Okay, trying to be just not.
Go ahead.
Have my shirt
go on with your fall story.
So, yeah, I tripped over my own foot and I fell. And it was really a blessing that I was holding stuff because it kept me from just landing directly on my face. I hit my knees first, completely removed the skin off of my left knee, just like road rash. And then I hit my mouth second. I landed on my teeth. I ground those down and chipped one. And I had dirt in my mouth. I knew I had teeth in my mouth. I had like dirt in my mouth and I couldn't tell like how much of it was my teeth. So first I thought like all my teeth were knocked out, but I didn't break any bones. Even my doctor, I had a doctor's appointment today and she was really amazed that I didn't have any broken bones.
Squishing all over your
eyeballs. Yeah, she didn't believe me. She was like feeling everywhere. So because of this, she wrote me a prescription for a walker, one of the little walkers with a seat on it. So I'll be using a walker now. That's an upgrade to my life that I just got. And the medications, the
nausea medication or the other medication.
What am I on? Immunotherapy. The immunotherapy drugs inhibit healing, or even more than inhibit, they interfere with healing. So
it does something with like soft tissue and connective tissue.
So in order for my body to heal, she had to stop the immunotherapy drugs. So
for a week.
For a week. We'll revisit it in a week and see how far along my healing is. So I'd really appreciate prayers for healing for that, so I'm not off of the medication for too long. In God's kindness and in his providence, we are getting ready to go on a trip to the Ark, to get to go see the Ark in Kentucky. And because the medication does have these time constraints with it, and for fasting, it makes timed out eating challenging. And so it's really a blessing that this has been the result of it, to be taken off of the medication for a week, so that we can go and do this for the next few days, and just have freedom to be able to eat when we want to and not have to worry about anything.
And hopefully the nausea will be gone while we're away.
Yes. That is definitely something that would be really good, to not have extreme nausea during it. I'm kind of conflicted on whether I want the nausea to go away, because I don't know what that means for the immunotherapy, because nausea is something that she's really concerned about. Nausea, and now I've started having loose stools again to a very bad degree. So we'll just see what she's going to evaluate what my time off the medication does. I don't want to be taken off the medication. It's working, so I want to be able to stay on it. Is a better way to say it.
Yeah. And you get scans next week.
Yep. I have my next scans next Monday.
Tuesday.
And we'll see how far, if there's been any progression of disease. I can say overall that I feel like there hasn't been. I feel I have a lot of hard days and a lot of difficult times, but I don't feel like there is as much growth and spread as I was feeling before. I was really feeling growth and spread, and I was very afraid. In this past 6 weeks since my last scan, my area where I had the cancer that was coming out of my side, that
From
has
the incision, yeah.
That has lessened, and it looks like it's even regressed a little bit, and it is kind of at a standstill right now, as far as it's there. You can still see some of it protruding from the skin, but it's not changing and growing and getting bigger. It's not red or inflamed. It's not sore to the touch like it was. It was, while that was going on, it was very sore to the touch, and it was sore in a pretty, like, this area is about that big, and
the soreness was about that.
Right, the soreness was a large area, so it felt like underneath huge amounts of it were growing. So being put on a walker, being taken off of the immunotherapy drugs.
Next week you'll find out if this new iron thing is doing what it's supposed to.
Yes.
Had your second dose of that today.
Yep, I had an iron infusion today, and I had a nausea infusion today as well. And they said this iron medication they do it 2 times, and then they stop and monitor. So the next time I have an iron infusion, that will be the second time. I had the first one today of the new iron that they're trying out on me.
I thought it was last time.
No, this is the first time for the new iron. Last time they were getting the new one approved.
Okay.
So this was my first one of the new iron.
Oh, you gained 10 pounds?
Oh. Absolutely miraculous.
Haven't weighed that much since February.
It has only been 5 days since my last weight. Praise God. It's only been 5 days, and I have gone up 10 pounds from 118 to 128.
She was losing like a pound or 2 a week pretty much since January.
And then it ramped up to about a pound a day.
Yeah.
Or a pound every 2 days, something like that. Where, no, not every 2 days. I get really confused. There's so much details. I was losing 1 to 2 pounds a week.
Yeah.
Okay, not a day. So, Anyway, I don't know why I'm so confused, like I hit my head or something. I gained weight. They checked it multiple times, and then they checked the scale to make sure the scale was calibrated. And
because on her chart you can see this like steady decline, just like dink, 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 dink. So.
And then it went up. But I've really been eating the past week. I've been really eating to the point I was really discouraged at my last weigh because I had been eating and I expected it to at least be holding still, if not moving up, but it didn't. It had gone down anyway, and now we're seeing that fruit of all the prayer because my weight shot up a jump inexplicably, and they were like, and you're not holding water or anything anywhere, nothing, you don't have any crazy,
you
like
got
acute
rocks in your
swelling.
pocket.
Yeah, do you have rocks in your pocket? Literally asked me if I had rocks in my pocket, which I'm not gonna lie, the thought had crossed my mind to put fishing weights in my pocket. This is why Callie calls me a Wile E. Coyote, because I always have some like Acme kind of trick up my sleeve that I'm always trying to come up with some kind of like cartoon scheme to
because
make something work.
We fish at the surf and it's like really rough and choppy. These are like 8-ounce weights, so they're not like small weights.
It's a good idea, right? And in this past week, the Lord has blessed us with a new car. That I really have wanted to have, because of all the back and forth driving on treatments. Our truck has about 250,000 miles on it, and it's a really good truck, but we'd like to have it stay being a really good truck. And so we got a car this week. We're so incredibly blessed. It's a little Toyota Corolla, fantastic gas mileage, and this will help us greatly in being able to get to see one of our grandbabies. Well, that's about to be one grandbaby that is about to be 2 grandbabies. And it kind of opens the door for us to be able to do that. So we're really, really thankful to God for giving us a car. So lots of good things. I hope all of y'all are having a blessed day, and hope that whatever is going on in your life, that you can see the good in it, and that God has good intended for you, no matter how hard it is.
And for our friends in Oklahoma, we're praying for you.
For our friends in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I hope nobody has a witch dropped on their house.
Does the witch drop on the house? It's the house that drops on the witch.
I know, but I don't have any witch friends in Oklahoma.
No.
So.
Or anywhere else.
You know, the chances of a house dropping on a witch friend are 0. But like if a tornado picks up a witch and throws it at their house, that's more likely.
We're just going to be praying for witches that they come to Christ. So.
Oh, yeah, that too.
All right. We're going to wrap it up now. We've gotten off track. Y'all have a blessed day.